Oh, hello. All right. They're just lining that up. Say hi as you jump on, or if you do a hashtag replay, do hashtag replay. I just did this epic video in my Facebook group, my Boss Woman Facebook group. So if you are a woman watching this video and you want to join it, each day I am contributing a self-education video, right? So teaching something, creating awareness around something. That's really a big driver for me at the moment. And my contribution into the world, as well as helping at least one person per day, which I'm helping way more than one person per day. I've got my clients, and I'm aiming for the one person per day, like in person, yeah? So like out and about, just asking if someone needs some help or whatever. Say hi as you jump on so I know who's on. I'm just gonna bring it up on my laptop. So I went to the gym today and it was like amazing. Everybody had their towels. Everybody was like cleaning all the equipment, putting all their stuff away, checking in on each other. I even had a guy come back and like double clean my leg press, and that amazing experience at the gym. It was beautiful. On the other side, a little bit sad that it takes something like this, what's going on in the world, to get to that point where everybody feels they've got to be massively hygienic. Like, just be hygienic anyway because you're sweating all over the shit. So I've been doing the videos in my groups because I know some people who haven't been able to share their stuff because of whatever rule Facebook's got going on. Anyway, whatever. I seem to be getting on, so that's awesome. Let me know if you're joining. I would love to know who's on. And I did this video just in my group now. So yeah, like I said, join it if you want more videos. I'm doing them every single day, all around self-education. And this is my point of actually doing this video, is to share more of this, right? Share more education on how you can help yourself right now. You are no good to anybody else if you are this like panicking, stressing, like frantic mess, right? Who's like stressing the hell out. Oh, she knows, sorry. Who's stressing the hell out and just running around like panicking, doing all this stuff, right? What good are you to anybody else if you're in that state? And by the way, just a little side note, that if you are in that state, I don't really think what's going on is going to finish anytime soon. And I would highly advise to do something about being in that state, because being stressed or creating stress within your body, you go into survival mode, right? So your body ultimately thinks it's going to die, so it does whatever it can to survive. You also, when you're in that state, lower your immune system, which is actually screwing yourself over, because everybody's trying to keep their immune system high so that they can fight the virus. And by stressing out, you're not doing yourself any favors. So in my opinion, it's really important to check yourself. It's my new hashtag, by the way. So if anybody wants to start, I want to like make it viral. Haha. Yeah, check yourself. It is literally about checking yourself and how it is that you're showing up, how you're leading by example, what kind of like story, message, narrative are you sharing, or spreading, and what kind of energy have you got going on, right? There are plenty of people that I've seen on this feed that are offering up help that you can reach out to. Hey guys, say hi as you jump on board. Plenty of people, yeah, that are offering their help, that are offering to reach out to. So there's plenty of people there if you are feeling that way. Like, that's awesome, amazing. So do that. Take action, help yourself, right? The more you help yourself, the more you'll be able to help others. Also, too, my point of this post is I want to ask you a question, and I would absolutely love if you could spend some time for yourself to answer it. Yeah? How is this, and how is all of this a problem for you in your life, right? How is this a problem for you in your life? And this is a really great opportunity for you to do some self-inquiry, do some like self-work, and check in with yourself. Because why are you so stressed? Why are you so XYZ, like insert feeling. And if you're neutral, like if you're pretty neutral, which I've been pretty neutral, right? However, it is pretty challenging when you're around other people who are stressing the fuck out to like not take that on board. So you really do have to check yourself. Yeah, and actually just do a bit of an internal cleanse, because it's like, okay, I don't want to be carrying this energy, right? I am my own, like, the only person I can control is myself. So I'm going to do the best that I can for myself, and then I'm going to do what I can to help others. And so I want to give you an example, right? So when we talk about how is this a problem for you, I want you to spend some time, grab pen and paper and write this down, right? Because it's really interesting. I've started asking people this question. And for a lot of people, I've had a couple of people talk about, you know, worst case scenario for themselves. And then I want to give the example. I'm not going to go too much into that detail. I don't want to put stuff in your head. I just want to talk about my experience and an example I had this morning. So I decided that, you know, chances are we might go into lockdown. For me, I'm a bit of a homebody, so I'm okay with that. And also, on a side note too, a lot of people whinge and bitch and moan and complain that they don't have enough time to, or, you know, their biggest stresses, especially for women, sometimes like getting the laundry done or getting the ironing done or cleaning out the cupboard or doing all these things. Like, you guys are going to have plenty of time to do that stuff now. So all the things that aren't that important on your to-do list, like, get that to-do list back out and you can start spending your time doing that, especially those of you who are spending some time by themselves at the moment, right? Awesome time to be doing stuff like that. So this morning I went to Lincraft because I decided that if we do go into lockdown, I'd love to have a hobby, like have a home hobby. And what I decided was that I only have one cushion in my office, which is that one. It's pretty plain. And I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind making some cushion covers. So I went and bought like this material. I was just showing the other people in my group. So I went and bought all this material because that's going to be my hobby if we do go into lockdown. I highly suggest that you have a think about getting a hobby that you can do from home, something that's fun, maybe something you don't know, something that you can learn, right? Utilize your time. Yeah? What is going to be useful for you and what is not going to be useful. Because everything can be useful and not useful. It depends where you want to spend your energy, and you always get a choice on that. Hey guys that are just joining me, let me know that you're watching. Do a hashtag replay. If you want to join my group, as a side note, I'm doing an educational video in my group every single day. So just private message me or comment below that you want to be in that. Let me know. Right, so back to the how is this a problem? And the lady that I bought this cushion material off, I was talking to her. So she's 72, working at Lincraft. And for her biggest problem was, we started talking about it. And in the end, I ended up helping her shift her perception on a couple of stuff, which was really awesome. And she was so open to it. So amazing. Helped somebody today. And her biggest problem was that if she doesn't have to work or she's no longer working, she's not going to have money. And she doesn't have any money. And that's her biggest problem right now, right? And this is why it's important for yourself to take a bit of time to write down, how is this a problem for you? Because this is a great opportunity for you to be able to do some self-work and plan for when we come out of this, or whatever it is, or however long it goes, however you want to put it. Right? So as an example, if that's something that is your problem or you're worried about, cool. So you don't want to be in that situation ever again. Cool. So what's the solution to the problem? How can you change that and utilize your time to have a think about that? This is a great time for self-reflection, self-awareness, educate yourself on some of the shit that you got going on in your life that you might like to change. And for some of you, once you answer the question, how is this a problem for me in my life? Or how is this everything that's going on, how is it directly a problem for me? What is it creating for me? What's it causing? And what am I stressing out about? And what am I worried about? Any version of those questions. And and write that stuff down. Write it down and then do the work, right? You literally could come out of all of this a completely different person. Maybe you decide that you like, there's multiple areas in your life that are just suck balls right now and that you would like to change. And somebody described to me the other day, they were like, when we come out of this, it's going to be like a whole new lease on life. And I started talking to them about like all the changes that they would like to make and all the different things that they wanted to create. And yeah, we started talking about like creating the list and what an amazing perception to have. Also, what a great use of their time, yeah, to sort through all of that stuff. And for some of you as well, like I don't want to talk about too many topics, except I have so many topics that I want to talk about. So I'm just going to talk about one more, which is around people who have like same shit, different day. Yeah? Who have a very routine, rigid based life. Same shit, different day. Thanks for all the loves and the thumbs up. That's awesome. I'm having a ball too, so thank you. And if you are one of those people who's like Groundhog Day, same shit, different day, and it's just over and over and over, and you're quite rigid in the way that you do things, this would also bring up a lot of stuff for you around change and being rigid and not having the flexibility to be able to go with the flow. And because there is a fair bit of don't know what's going to happen, or don't know where we'll be next week or in a month from now or whatever, right? I encourage you to work on this stuff so that you can get more in a bit of flow, become more flexible, and start getting creative in the way that you're thinking and doing things so that you can have fun in amongst the mess. Yeah, I'll say mess. So you can have some fun in amongst the mess instead of just sticking in a state that isn't useful and is just spreading bullshit left, right, and center, right? So I've given you heaps to think about, and I was aiming with the live stream. What am I on? Yes, I wanted to keep it under 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, please comment it below. Tell me what you got from this video. Tell me if you love seeing my face and you want me to do some more videos, because those of you who know me know I love talking. If you want to join my group, I'm doing heaps of educational videos in my group. I've already said this a million times on the video, but if this is you, just reach out. It is for women. However, I am saving the videos and also uploading them onto YouTube. So guys, if you're watching, I can just send you the links, or I can direct you to my YouTube channel. Awesome. And that's it. Have a good afternoon. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.